What's up, guys? It is Saturday morning right now, 7 o'clock a.m. I am up early. I've got my oatmeal because you know what happens on Saturday. We're gonna have long runs, so I'm gonna let this cool a little bit while I eat it, watch a little YouTube, and then I will talk to you about the day, what today's workout was, and we'll probably do a little recap of taper week number 2. But anyway, I gotta eat. I'm hungry. I have a busy schedule this morning. I have to get my run done before Princess Mackenzie has to go to lunch with her boyfriend. So I'll be back in a bit. Enjoy the intro. So it is right now 7:52, so it's time to start running. But I want to show you a couple extra things I'm adding to the run, not nutritionally, equipment wise. So while I was out yesterday, I sweat a lot with the temperatures getting higher up there. Sweatbands, just so I could wet my eyes. When I sweat, it always drips into my eyes, it burns, and when your hands and everything you're wearing is sweaty and nasty, you can't really wipe it. So I'm hoping that these will allow me will stay dry enough during a run to where I can use them just wipe the sweat out of my eyes. So I mean, nothing special here. Today I have 2 more of these Gatorade sleeves. Alright, so I'm going to open these up and I'm just going to dump these into my pocket. But I got a new pocket for you. Because I was watching a marathoner channel, the Messy Happy. I'll link them up or whichever side the thing comes on. I knew something about training for a marathon and things you could use and do fine for a marathon. He's run a few. He's a running coach over in England, and he suggested. Now I got this one because I'm cheap and I didn't want to wait for it. But he wears the flip belt because he can store his phone and his nutrition in there. So I went out and I bought this little Nike belt here, just so I can dump all my nutrition stuff in this little pocket. Now it should be enough to hold at least 4 sets of these. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, because that's all I'm going to need is 4 for the half marathon in a couple weeks. But we'll play with that. And if it only holds 4, then I'll have to get something bigger for the marathon. Because I'm always thinking ahead. I'm always looking 2 or 3 steps ahead. And of course, I've got my gum and hydration, even though I technically don't need hydration today. It's only a 7-mile run. Theoretically, you only need that if you're going over an hour. I'm going to be just over an hour. And then, of course, I got my shoes. And we're coming to the end of life on these shoes. So last week, I kind of anticipated no responses from YouTube. Even though I only posted a video a couple days ago, I kind of anticipated no responses from the YouTube community because my videos don't really get a whole lot of response. And my videos don't even get a whole lot of watches, views. The channel's still under 100. My views maybe hits 10 if I'm lucky. No big deal. I'm not really stressed. But if you're one of those people that watches my video, make sure you subscribe. It helps out a lot. But I went ahead last week after looking at the Hoka book, and I ordered some new shoes. Because once the half marathon's over, there's going to be a little gap in marathon training. And then it's time, there's going to be a little gap in the running training. I'm going to give my body some chances to do some things that I can't do during the run. Because I have a whole new plan. I have it all written down. And I'll talk about that in an upcoming episode. Just not yet. We're not there right now. We're gonna get to April 11th first. But once the half is over, I'm gonna need new shoes because these are about almost at 300 miles already. Probably over 300 because I think 3 weeks ago I was at about 270 miles run with this training, and I've definitely hit over 300, so I'm probably 350, almost 400 miles with these shoes. And they're coming to end of life as far as running goes. So let me bring this over here so I can talk to y'all a little bit more personally. So they're coming to the end of their life running, because most shoes only have a lifespan of about 300 to 500 miles. And you know what happens is, it's not that the shoe itself is bad, it's just bad for running, because the sole starts to wear out and the padding starts to go down, and you know eventually if you're running just as hard on soles that suck and the padding that sucks, you're going to risk further injury. So get new shoes. And I know it's probably the most expensive part of our sport aside from nutrition. Shoes is the most expensive part of being a runner, because if you know, I mean, I watch running channels and they've got 3-4 pairs of shoes. Well, if you get good running shoes, you're paying over $100 a pair of shoes. Now, I remember being younger saying I was never going to pay $100 for a pair of shoes. I just bought a pair of shoes for running. That was almost 200 bucks. Running. And once they should be here Wednesday, so you might see them in an upcoming video. As far as, you know, like a reveal for the next shoe. I'm not going to use those shoes in the half at all. I'm going to stick to what I've been doing. But I did order new shoes and they will be here Wednesday. But runners that get injured, one of the causes of their injury is that their shoes are old and they're past they've hit their end of life, and you just keep on going with them. Now, does that mean I'm going to retire these shoes forever? No, I'm going to use them to like walk around places. If I know I'm going on vacation where I'm going to do a lot of walking, guess what? These shoes are coming with me. I'll wash out the soles, I'll clean them up, I'll throw them in the washer, and I'm going to make sure that they're with me because they are still comfortable, but when it comes to running, yeah, they're almost done. So for the half, we got new shoes coming. Or for the marathon, we got new shoes coming. Now, I'm not going to use those. I might use those once or twice before training starts to break them in. But essentially, they're going to be just for training. And trust me, there's going to be a lot of miles coming. I've got 16-week training plan written down here. Written right there. Like I said, I'll explain that in a different episode, probably closer to when we start implementing that. But yeah, I've got a 16-week training plan for the marathon. So I'm not going to start training till middle of June, which gives me all of May to kind of just focus on me. Now, what I mean by that is this, and this will be the last point before I go run. One of the things I don't want to worry about doing during marathon training, because of the way my body's going to need to be fueled, is I don't want to have to worry about trying to lose a little bit more weight. Okay, now I've been doing really good these past 2 weeks. I've been killing it. I think I'm down, like almost 5 pounds in 2 weeks, which is a great average, 2.5 pounds a week. So I don't know what I'm doing differently than I'm measuring my food. And obviously you saw the last video with the full day of eating. If you didn't, it's up wherever the thing comes. You know, and I've been sticking to that diet strictly. And this is only 2 weeks in, but my weight has been steadily going down. You can tell day, you know, I track my weight every day. I weigh in every day. So you can tell the days I run because it drops down way lower, then picks back up the next day. But every single day I'm seeing good, you know, it's trending way down, and that's exactly what I want. But now that I figured this out, now I know I only have until maybe my birthday, July, to get to the point where I'm, you know, to get my weight loss where I want it to be. Once July hits, because that's going to be week 5 of my training plan, I don't want to have to worry about losing weight anymore. So July, maybe even 4th of July-ish, between 4th of July and my birthday, that's it. That's, say, hey, I'm this weight now, that's where I'm going to race. Because, and if I lose a little bit of weight during the marathon prep, I lose a little bit of weight during marathon prep, but I have to be able to fuel myself for a 26-mile run. That means my runs are, by the time I get to the second or even the third phase of this training, my short runs are going to be 10 plus miles. Like my shortest runs of peak week are probably going to be 11 to 15 miles. Like, I'm training for that now. Like, I haven't hit 11 miles yet during the half prep, and that's going to be a short run for peak week of a marathon prep. So I have to be able to fuel. You know, if I'm under eating, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm gonna lose weight, but I'm not gonna have good runs. So I'm gonna increase my calories a little bit more when I get to that training and whatever. So before that though, I get about 2 months where I can just say, okay, focus on what you're doing. So I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, workout wise, nutritionally, and I'm gonna try to get down as low as I can, safely, naturally, and then once like 4th of July hits, we'll evaluate and say, okay, cool, I can stop trying to drop weight. Let's just maintain from here on out. So, all right, it is 8:05. I gotta run. I gotta like actually run. I'll be back to talk about post-workout or post-run analysis because that's what I do. So I'm gonna put these in the belt, put the belt on, stretch, and hit the road. Alright, we're done. 7 miles done. Let's check the stats. It's getting warm today. Seven miles, hour 2 minutes, 1:02:38. Average pace of 8:57. Kept it slow today. Didn't really push it. Didn't try to push it. It was just a slow run, just trying to cover the miles. Get my legs still used to running long distance. My hamstring was tight though. Both hamstrings from the other day's weight workout. So that kind of slowed me down a little bit. But again, if I was trying to go fast, different story. I'd be pissed, but I wasn't really trying to go fast. These things, good investment. You know, kept the sweat out of my eyes. What I'm going to do in next week is I'll put one up here to catch the sweat coming down here, and then one around my wrist here, right? Because if it's back here, it kind of hits I rub the watch on my face. That kind of sucks. But I'm going to put one here, this way I can just boom, boom, boom. But hopefully having one up here catches the sweat from running down my arm so my hand doesn't get as sweaty. This thing, I like it. One thing I have to remember to do next time is take the chews out of these packages, because when they're in the package and they're open for ease of access, I dropped one. I had to pick it up off the ground and eat it, but whatever. I grew up drinking water from a hose. I can handle a chew on a sidewalk. So, but yeah, definitely a good investment. This will hold all 4 sets of gummies. Just got to count 6 when I eat them next time. Like I said, it's getting hot. If I look at the temps right now, check this out. I started running, it was like 60 something degrees. Come on.
update that? It says 65. I don't believe it. Feels a little hotter than that. Oh, it's 90% humidity. That's why it feels hotter than 65. That would explain the massive amount of sweat and why my feet are sloshing. I love it though. Florida Springs lasts about a month. And it turns into Florida summer. So, alright. I'm gonna go in, refuel, do what I gotta do, shower, clean up, start relaxing. I might even foam roll or, you know, massage out my legs because, like I said, my hamstrings are kind of sore. No other workouts today, so I'm gonna pick up and record tomorrow because I do have a strength workout, I think, or I don't know what the hell workout is tomorrow. But I know I have a workout tomorrow. No run. Tomorrow ends week 2 of the taper and week 2 of the workout program, so we got one more taper week before the virtual. So 2 weeks from now I'll be done with the virtual run, or I'll be finishing the virtual run. And then it's like 4 weeks, 29 days until the actual race. So we're down to 29 days left until the actual real racing down in Pensacola Beach. And we're gonna see if we set this PR. I'd love a 150. I don't know if I'm gonna get it though. I'd love a 150. I'm not gonna get 140. Fuck no. But I'd love a 150. 150 would make me feel good. We'll see, there's still a month left. A lot can happen in a month. We'll know more in 2 weeks on how I think it's gonna go. And then I'll make predictions the week after I run the half. I'll make predictions and then I'll let you guys guess my time. How about that? Alright? Alright, I'm gonna go shower, clean up. Alright, what's up guys? It is 8 o'clock Sunday morning. Daylight savings time, so all my clocks in the kitchen are wrong. I gotta fix those today. I just woke up. We're probably gonna be getting ready for church in a little bit, but since I'm up, I'm at the gym now because I think it's only a 30-minute workout. We don't leave till for like an hour and a half or so. We're not doing waffles this morning. It is what it is. I'm not even gonna care. Cats are crying. Do you ever hear cats try to get out of a room? My cats do this every day. They actually try to open the damn door on their own, and they can. They can open doors that push open. That's a pull door. They can't get that one. We actually have to lock that. We have a system. One cat goes on the bottom floor and cries to get our attention. The other one, up on the countertop, just flaps the door handle until we decide to open it. Craziness. They're organized. But I can take my pre-workout in a second. And then I'm gonna prop this up real quick for us. Alright, so I'm gonna take my pre-workout in a quick second, and then I'm gonna go in the gym, in the garage, and do knock out my 30-minute workout real quick. My wife will do it this afternoon. We're back on the same schedule, at least for now. Again, we're gonna break that every week. For the next 4 weeks, we're gonna break that on like Friday and Saturday. So her rest day will be on Thursday, mine will be on Saturday until the race is over. And then once the race is over, then we'll be back for the next couple weeks on the same schedule. So pre-workout, you already know what it is. Gotta grab this Energize. Now it's only a 30-minute workout, so I'm only gonna do 1 scoop today. I'm gonna make it a heaping scoop. I'm gonna prop it in the water. 30-minute workouts. I'm feeling alright. I don't feel sore. Yesterday the run didn't kill me, so that's good. I will say this, will admit this, that yesterday I broke diet. I broke the meal plan. I was like, you know what, F it, I'm hungry. I know it was only 2 weeks in. I broke the diet for one meal. Like, you know what, I want a burger. I want a burger. It's not even my biggest craving, like over the last couple weeks. I wanted a burger yesterday, so I was like, you know what, we're out at the mall. We have to hang out there for my oldest daughter. So let me get a burger. So we stopped at a restaurant for dinner where my youngest loves eating. And I had a burger and fries. I even had some chicken bites, little chicken tenders, boneless wings, whatever you want to call them, for an appetizer. What the? For an appetizer, and I didn't care. I ate. So my weight went up a little bit this morning, but again, I'm not worried about it. The average for the week still has me down. And again, I'll run Monday or Tuesday, and if over the next couple of days it's sweat, I'll bring that water weight down. So I'm not really concerned about my weight at the moment. Today we'll be back on diet. I'm not really gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna sweat too much about that. I feel good though after post run. So we'll see how this goes. One more week of taper. I'm gonna go work out, and then we'll come back and talk about the taper week. So let me finish this, get in the gym, and we can talk a little more. Workout's done. Not bad. About 340 calories burned before breakfast. I'm gonna go shower, get ready for church, and then next time I come back, it'll be sometime after church. I'll talk to you and we'll recap taper week number 2 and talk about what's gonna happen this next week, because I already know the plan in my head. Unfortunately, it is spring break for us, so my kids are home for the next 5 days, from school. Which is ironic because yesterday was the memory of the day we got the phone call saying that school was, spring break was extended by another week, possibly 2, for coronavirus. Turns out, if you recall last year, not only was it extended by a week, school was basically shut down for the rest of the year. And now, you know, so yesterday was officially our 1 year down here in Pensacola for the virus, which, so yesterday was what, March 13th, I think? Yeah, let me stop this. Yeah, yesterday was March 13th. So that was 1 year for us dealing with COVID. And they're saying there's an end in sight. I don't know. There should have been an end in sight a long time ago. Florida's been good, but there's still, you know, skeptical people, which is understandable. But we'll see if this comes to an end soon, because life needs to get back to normal for a lot of people. You know, the government telling them what to do is the only thing stopping them from living their life again. So let's hope everything gets back to normal. People realize there's something out there. There's better ways to go about business than worrying about what the government says. Anyway, I'm gonna go shower, eat, and go to church. And we are back from church. We've eaten. We're gonna get back in the chair, the office chair. Got my shake. So let's talk about it. You saw today's workout. It was a conditioning workout. Basically, all we did was 2 rounds of everything, done. 12 reps of every exercise. So whatever you saw, 12 reps, did it twice. If it was a single side, like legs or lunge or whatever, just make sure you do the other side the next round. Kind of easy, but still burned about 400 or so calories. And with that, week 2 of Hammer Chisel's done. Week 19 of training is done. And let's mark off this one. 13 days until the virtual. I'm gonna move this over here because of the glare. All right, so how do we feel after all this week? Earlier in the week, I felt really good. Early in the week, my runs were stupendous. They were fast. I felt relaxed. I felt recovered. I felt fresh, if you will. The weight workouts on top of it weren't too intense until about Thursday. And that kind of got my hamstrings a little sore Friday, and then they were really sore. Where is it? Yeah, so Thursday and Friday, my hamstrings got sore. Saturday they were really sore, but I still had to run. Yesterday I did, the 6 miles or 7 miles. It felt good. I felt fine. I was going slow because my hamstring, and I wasn't really trying to push the pace. So I feel good. I feel really, that's the best part about it. Coming up in the next week, we have a 3 mile on Tuesday, 2.5 mile on Thursday, and then a 6 mile on Saturday. That'll be the final taper week before the race. All right, so next week's gonna be 3, 2.5, 6. So next is 11.5 mile week. So that's gonna be a good week. I still have, my work, total body, agility, strength, total body, plyo. Yeah, so nothing super intense weight-wise on the lifting, the strength schedule. So that's a plus. I shouldn't be as sore. I think I've done all of those workouts at this point anyway, so I shouldn't be that sore. Then the following week we have, I'm going to move the runs to Monday and Wednesday. It's going to be another 3, another 2.5, and then Thursday, Friday are going to be recovery days. And then Saturday is the mock half, the virtual half. That'll be for the best damn race. I won't break out the medal. I'll get the medal, but I'm not going to hang the medal up on the wall until that virtual is done and my time is officially submitted. So that will be that. But we are 1 taper, so 2 weeks away from the virtual, and 4 weeks from today we will have run the actual Gulf Coast half marathon, which normally I'm nervous, but I'm not really nervous. It's just a running race, I know I'm going to be good. I know I'm going to be all right as far as everything goes. I've been playing with the nutrition. I've been playing with the hydration. I've been working out. I'm going to be nice and rested going into that race. Basically, so essentially it's going to be, so next week's taper week with the 3, 2.5, 6 is going to be the same as the week after, you know, right before the race. So it's going to go 3, 2.5, 6, 3, 2.5, half marathon, 3, 2.5, 6, 3, 2.5, get an extra day of recover, then the half marathon. So the half marathon is April 11th on Sunday. I've been doing all my long runs on Saturday. So I'm going to take Thursday, Friday, and Saturday off from running. This way my legs should be super fresh going into the half marathon. And as long as I get enough rest and am fueled properly, I shouldn't have any issues. So that's this taper week. Next week we got some boxes coming. We got some goodies coming. Next week it's spring break for my kids, so they'll be home. My brother's coming to town next Saturday night, which should be interesting. I probably won't vlog any of that stuff. He'll be staying all day Sunday, and then he's leaving Monday. So that'll be good. I haven't seen him in a few years, so that'll be fun. I haven't met his boys yet. He's bringing 2 of his boys. I haven't met them yet. That'll be fun, interesting all at the same time. I'm still gonna work out. No, I'm not skipping. Yeah, and that's where we're at. So I'm gonna end this video here. If you are enjoying this and like waiting the anticipation of the race days, like, subscribe, make sure you hit that bell so you know when I post, because I don't, you know, race day is gonna be race day. I'm gonna have a couple people, couple videos that I gotta mesh together. Make sure you see that when I post, and then maybe we'll do a giveaway for the actual race. You know, it's based on time. I'll put that on my Instagram stories when we get closer, and we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna end this video here. Again, thanks for following. We are so close to the end, to the half marathon portion. I can't wait for the marathon portion. Like, that's gonna be insane. Like, I'm ready to put this plan. You see that? That's the plan right there. I'm ready to put that plan into action for the marathon, just because I want to get to the bigger and better and better and better and better things. So the future's coming, and it's coming quick. See y'all later.